his arms don't belong. Come on, share. Come on, let me entertain you. Let me entertain you. Look me up in the yellow pages. I will be a rock of ages. You see through fads and crazy faces, yeah. Little Bo Peep lost his sheep. Pop the pill, fell asleep. The dew is wet, but the grass is sweet. My dear, come on, let me entertain you. Let me entertain you. Let me entertain you. You're like a bird, the habits you learn within a generation who's gotta be learned. You're tired of the teachers and your schools are dead. You're not gonna end up like your mom and dad. Come on! Let me entertain you, entertain you. Let me entertain you. Let me entertain you. Come on, we'll entertain you. Let me entertain you. Come on, come on, come on, come on. 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 Come on, come on, come on, come on.
All right, that's your Christmas Daddy's House Band. That is just a taste of what's to come. I think actually, when I look at this group here, I'm the stranger. You see these three on TV.
Yeah, although I gotta say, you're very entertaining in that jacket,
Hello,
Jeff.
Lisa LaFlamme, Kyle Moore, Heather Butts. Nice to see you guys. And I mean, I guess I've just been here so many times that I'm driving right now. But my gosh, 7 hours Cape Breton here.
Puts me in the music, obviously. But I have to ask: are we going to auction that jacket off for Christmas Daddies for a good cause?
Look at it.
I think we
Sometime
should.
in the next 7 hours.
Well,
I
maybe,
think so.
maybe sometime in the next 7 hours. We've been on the air less than seven minutes.
I want to know where the pants are to match the jacket.
It's a very long
I
story.
can tell you, it's maybe it has a little silk in it. We could get some
okay,
real,
you know what?
it
Real
feels
money.
Beautiful. We could get some real money for this.
Do you know what I feel this jacket says? It says, let's get this party started,
It does
and let's
say
keep this
that,
party
yes,
going, and let's
it's
keep
true.
on partying. I just want to mention a couple things. One, your job at home is very simple. You watch, you donate, you honor your pledge. In exchange, you get unbelievable music during the course of the day today. I mean, we've got the house band, we've got Bruce Guthrow coming, Matt Minglewood is here. Stephanie Beaumont, who we're going to see in a minute, just recorded a Christmas song. She's going to be singing as well. I know.
It's very exciting. And obviously this year, it's so exciting to be back for 7 hours live on air here from Cape Breton. The need is so great, though. And although this is such a great celebration and so much fun, we just have to always remember why we're doing this.
No, for sure, yeah. You know what, just one example of the need out there. I was covering a story last week, and it was about a milk drive. A guy was organizing a milk drive in his community, and I asked him the question, why are you doing this? And he told me a little story about a family that was in need. There was a little boy getting ready for school. He was having breakfast at the table, and he was having cereal. And in the cereal, he put water, because they couldn't afford the milk. So that'll tell you how big the need is here in Cape Breton.
Absolutely, and I think that's the thing. We also got very lucky. The last time I was here, I think I was snowed in, which was, you know, there are worse places to be snowed in than Cape
I
Breton.
pray for that
I'm
every year. It's a complete bonus to be snowed in. So again, make your pledge, go to the phone, make a pledge. And I know what people in Cape, you see, I'm semi-honorary Caper.
Yeah,
I'm
you
working
are a
on it.
lifer.
But you know what? Decorate the tree. Go out and do some Christmas shopping. Call your family. Get them back. Watch again. It's just nonstop fun here. So now we also have an auction going, and this is where we bring in the next two people.
Woohoo!
Your
Billy
favorites.
McClellan and Stephanie Beaumont. Here we go.
Hey, listen, I want to tell you, you know, Jeff's from Prince Edward Island, right? And I'm from Nova Scotia. Ladies and gentlemen, homegrown, Billy McClellan, how are you now?
Hi, everybody. So grateful to be here representing Cape Breton. Sometime in the next 7 hours, the people here are going to realize that as an actor, I have zero transferable skills
Not
to
true.
do this
Not
job.
true. Apparently, if Aaron Lewis can't do his song, you're stepping in with me. But I want to tell you something. We talk about being able to donate, and there's a wonderful number, 844-400-1964. That number is important to donate, but also to bid on these fabulous prizes. We've got all kinds of entertainment. You know, you can go out for the evening. You can win Nova Scotian crystal. You can win paintings and pictures. Billy, I don't know. It's a lot of
if
stuff.
nothing else, you're going to see me fall on my face, and these guys are going to pick me up all day. But look, I was talking to my Uncle Alvin this week. He said I have to remember 6 words. Dig deep, buddy. And over to you.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, we're up.
We were just having a discussion.
A debate.
A debate as to how we got to this being the 55th, because it started in 64.
Which, by the way, is the year of my birth,
but
which is why I know that's 54 years.
No, but you count the year. You see, you don't. You're 0 when you were born. You're 1 in.
Yeah,
I'll
journalists were never strong in math, but we do know what it means when the donations start. We can count those,
right.
definitely.
Okay. Let's go down to the Member 2 Trade and Convention Center, and Ryan McDonald is down there. Ryan.
Hello guys, I'm here in the Member 2 Trade and Convention Center, not quite as sharp dressed as Jeff Hutchison, but who is Don Cherry? Eat your heart out with that outfit. Of course, worst kept secret in town is that we have the full 7-hour Cape Breton show back this year. That means 2 locations, not only the folks having fun in Sydney. We are here at the Member 2 Trade and Convention Center all day. Awesome to have Member 2 on board this year. We're going to have entertainment here from Member 2, check presentations. All of our hosts and talent will kind of be rotating in and out here. We have a full house here already. You can't see them behind me just yet. And hey, it's like the others said earlier, this show is for you guys at home to sit back and enjoy, curl up by the Christmas tree, get the fireplace going, get some hot chocolate, and for God's sakes, donate. That's the price for all this awesome Cape Breton entertainment you're going to see today, is your donation. It is our show. Cape Breton has the best entertainment, and we are the best donors too, and we're going to prove that to everybody across the Maritimes today. We'll be back to Member 2 soon, and now we're going to throw it back to our friends and great entertainers back in Sydney.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ryan. We've got it figured out, and we can 100% confirm, I think, this is the 55th Christmas Day.
It is the 55th,
We've
so
got
there
that
you go.
confirmed. So
I thought you were standing here warming yourself by the fire, because it is very warm in here, folks.
All right, keep the donations rolling. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, and boy, I'll tell you, honor those pledges. And like I said, all you have to do is watch and donate and honor the pledge. What we're going to do is give you music, and coming up to tell you what's next, here's Heather.
All right, thanks, Jeff. Well, up next, he's a Christmas Daddies fixture, probably a little bit of a music legend around these parts. In fact, Aaron Lewis just this spring was inducted into the Nova Scotia Country Music Hall of Fame. So let's give him a round of applause for that alone. So here he is with his beautiful song, My Love, Cape Breton and Me.
1, 2, 3, 1. Sing me a song of your hills, of mountains and waters so still, a song that will speak of the magic of 3, my love, Sing me a song of your hills, of mountains and water so still, a song that will speak of the magic of three. I love Cape Breton and me. It's all that I want in this life, and it's free. My love, Cape Breton and me.
My love, Cape Breton and me.
Billy, that must bring memories for you, just hearing that spectacular song and being from here.
You know, I was thinking about it yesterday. When I was in grade 10 at Riverview High School, we all got called into the auditorium during Christmas time to listen to a song, and Aaron was a year or two ahead of me, and he played Bryan Adams' There's Something About Christmas Time. And when you're in grade 10 and too cool for school, and you still can't escape the Christmas spirit of Aaron Lewis. Fantastic job, buddy.
That was beautiful.
So, Billy McClellan, just saw him. Cape Breton's favorite actor, by the way.
But also, I have to say, just as a personal aside, this morning the lovely man that drove me here said to me, Billy, he's my nephew.
Yeah.
And then 3 other people said, Billy, he's my cousin. So is everybody related to the McClellan family here?
Yeah, we had Facebook in Cape Breton 40 years ago. It's called What's Your Father's Name? And if you talk to someone long enough, you end up finding out you're related. And I believe the only reason I'm here doing this telethon today is because my father's family is of 21 and my mother's is of 11. On my father's side, I have 133 first and second cousins. And I think Christmas Daddies just thinks if Billy's there, everyone's going to phone in and make a pledge.
Oh, right.
Which you should.
We brought a ringer.
And we'll beat a record this year.
Well, not only that, I'm seeing now, the way I'm thinking is a little sibling rivalry. You know, if someone donates 10, can the next one donate 20? Can the next one donate 30? I think the McClellans have it in them.
I would love to say the McClellans aren't competitive, but that just might happen.
Well, I did.
But I think the other thing to remember, just to everybody out there as they're about to make their pledge, is it's not just about making it, it really is about honoring that pledge. Because it really is nothing until you've made that,
that's right.
that final move.
Yep. So I wanted to ask you, with that large of a family, and I mean, not, your own family wasn't 19 kids, but what were Christmases like growing up?
Yeah, we one thing that's such an honor.
Okay, hold it, Billy. You just started that answer with, whew, yeah.
Well, there's so many stories to pick from. There's so many stories to pick from. You think which ones are Christmas Daddies appropriate?
Oh,
but what I was thinking this week about the size of my family is, you know what we have that I would encourage everyone to do? Every year we always piled into the living room Christmas Eve and took a family photo, and it is such a wonderful document to have to look back, you know, see people that maybe passed on.
Exactly. Yeah,
Tell us what you've been up to, though, now. I understand you've been working with the fabulous Stanley Tucci. I'm a big fan of his, and a big fan of yours, Billy.
Thank you. Yeah, I did a movie with Stanley Tucci and Kiernan Shipka called The Silence that's coming out soon. It's a horror movie. I play a bad guy, a pretty bad. He's on the naughty list, the guy that I'm playing.
By the way, I have my naughty socks on. I can see, see,
wow.
naughty.
Did you buy those with the jacket?
See, that sock says naughty.
If you were on it,
but I also have a nice sock as well. So I have a naughty and a nice sock. So depending what movie you're in,
you are going to be completely naked by the end of the day if people keep auctioning off all of the Christmas attire that you have.
I know. It was
very clever, Jeff. Very
I have lobster socks on.
That's good too, though. That works too.
See, I'm
we could auction those.
Cape Breton represent.
McClellan Tartan.
Yes,
it is.
Yeah. Perfect. All right, so I just want to remind you that if you're tuning in now and you haven't heard, and my gosh, I think you probably have, but Cape Breton has almost 7 hours of music. Like, we are back, Cape Breton, Christmas Daddies from Cape Breton, and I call it the world's greatest kitchen party, which is totally appropriate here with the band we have. I mean, we've got people coming up, Men of the Deeps are coming up, so stay with us. And where are we going now? Over here? Okay. Yes. All right. Look at.
Come on over
Nice,
here.
naughty.
Stuff.
Just so we're clear, right? I'm just
guess
kidding
so,
you,
I
Kyle.
guess so.
We're over with all the great stuff.
That's right.
Like
Yeah,
all
look
the
at all the stuff we
wonderful
have
items to
here.
bid. Do your Vanna White now. Your best Vanna White.
Well, you know, it is the weekend to do some shopping,
Oh,
right?
my goodness.
So we have a gift card from the Mayflower Mall. How would $500? This is valued at $500.
That would be awesome. And really, all you need to do is phone the number
Right.
and bid. And the bidding has already started. People are calling in. So wonderful things. And how about these gorgeous? Now, wouldn't your
They
wife
would-
look lovely in
well,
these now, Kyle?
she would,
Look at
yeah.
those beautiful.
Maybe I'll start the
They're
bidding
Swarovski
process.
earrings and a necklace. Gorgeous, gorgeous stuff donated by Joy Gift and Jewelry in Sydney.
And we have a
look
beautiful
at that.
crystal vase here.
I'd have to rope this off in my own home.
Yeah.
It's just absolutely gorgeous. And that's the Island Crystal. Albert Bridge has donated
Right.
that, and that is absolutely beautiful.
Valued at $300.
Can you
here,
imagine it?
so-
And you just bid. You go online and you call the number 844-400-1964, which is the same number that you call to make your pledge. And who doesn't love pictures of Cape Breton Island? Look
Well,
at this
that's right.
beautiful one.
And this was taken by one of the employees here at CTV.
Is that true?
Daryl Reeves.
My gosh,
Yeah.
that's gorgeous. Look at it. Well, look at the countryside. How can you go wrong? It's so perfect. And well, let's just talk about perfect. I'm going to come over here because I might have to get you to hold me up now when I introduce this prize because it's
Wow.
unbelievable. Bruce Guthrow's Songwriters Circle right here in Cape Breton on December the 22nd. And now here's what it includes. You get Bruce Guthrow, who's gorgeous. And I think you can hug him. I'm not sure. I'll have to check the ruling on that.
Good luck.
Plus Matt Anderson, Matt Minglewood, and the Men of the Deeps who are going to perform in mere moments. You get that, plus you get a table for 10. It's valued at over $1,000, and you get, there's wine and CDs.
I'm going to the show.
Is that true?
I am, yeah.
Would you
Yeah.
take me?
Do you want to come?
Well, maybe I'll bid on this
all
package.
right, yeah.
But I will tell you right now, it's the value of that one, priceless.
Yeah.
Okay? Because all of them, if you've ever
Oh, the
been to one of
talent, it's gonna be
Bruce's
incredible.
songwriter circles,
Matt
it's
Anderson,
unbelievable.
Bruce Guthrow,
And we've got all
unbelievable.
kinds of wonderful items for you to bid on throughout the day. And you talk
Bang
about
for your
being-
buck if you
Right?
bid on
Hey,
some of these
unbelievable.
prizes.
I want to tell you something. Over the course of the summer, I had the chance to see this next group, and I know they are going to just blow you away. Part of Cape Breton Island here. Legend.
We're going back to member 2 first and to check in with Ryan.
Right.
Hello there, guys. We're back here at the Member 2 Training Convention Center, and this place is going to get a little bit louder now because we're going to have our first of many pieces of entertainment here from Member 2, introducing 14-year-old Jada Paul. She's going to sing for us. If I'm not mistaken, she's going to sing in Mi'kmaq. So, who wants to hear me talk? Jada, take it away.
No, gone it done. Good much kidu kidu. Magik sid hemule. Kama mulinam. Gezik samule. Magik hemule. Gizit nevaliye. Dantelichki. Utma we go. Mauki onque mule. Gizu puli onkuch. Good much kidu. Oh, gone it a Maldina. Lule. Oh, gone it a Maldina. Lule.
And if I'm not mistaken, we are going to have a second item from Jada now, one that's a little more original. Whenever you're ready. Whenever you stop checking your phone.
Yubaduji jaebideji uda meda muda meda des mumudida meda bida bida medias majinan midanet Baitsududu deidadu Deutina with a menades, Amudida, Mida, Vida, Vida, Baby, I Medias Najima Samira Nech Pasamida Uide Apasimati Dire Minhanige Valimpanu Tanech Bukji Santa Claus Uruades Abam Neute Jamamian Undam Didi Weudam Nichtahan Na Upiduji Jalebidejit Maybe all Sudamadidam Basamida Luidel Na Petabamidu Hanigel Welampana Mutanich Bukji Santa Claus Duduades Adam Deus Wabidahan Amapisi Weldan Michdahan Nayubaduji Jahebidejit Wila Nibi Ala Sudamadidea Ubaduji Jahebidejit Wila Nibi Ala Sudamadidea.
Jada, thank you very much. Beautiful stuff. And now we're going to move on to donating some money. We're here with Carol, Mike, and Jay from the Sydney Credit Union. They're starting us off strong. And Carol, why don't you tell us why you decided to donate this money to Christmas Daddies?
Well, Sydney Credit Union is very happy to support Christmas Daddies with this donation. It really is the season for giving and for making a difference in our community. So this is our part to do that.
$1,000, awfully strong donation. Thanks so much, guys. Want to mention one donation that couldn't be here right now, but hey, we'll take your money anyway. It's from the Colby House Bed and Breakfast around town from Bev Gabriel, $345, and we thank you oh so very much. And now quickly over to the folks from Casino, Nova Scotia. They're used to taking your money, now we're taking their money. And I'm going to ask you, why is it that you guys are making this oh so generous donation to Christmas Daddies?
We do this donation every year because of where we come from and who we are as a community. We are so very proud to be employees of Casino Nova Scotia, and we're even prouder to present this check for $1,500 to Christmas Daddies.
$1,500. That is something, and those add up quickly. We're going to send it back now to Sydney, to my friends Kyle, Jeff, Lisa. There's so many of them I almost lost track. Guys.
All right, Ryan, thank you very much. Hey, coming up in just a second, Men of the Deeps, which, by the way, I'm getting a little pushback on this, but I'm trying to get them to wear these jackets now for the Christmas season. I am getting a little bit of pushback, but we'll just see what happens. So, again, 7 hours, all here from Cape Breton, and here's what you need to do. You need to watch, have a great time, then you need to go to the phone, make a pledge, then you need to honor that pledge, and everything will be great. I'll tell you what, we're excited to be here. The music, which you've already heard a couple of numbers, absolutely fantastic. People like Matt Minglewood coming up, Laurel Martell is coming up, Bruce Guthrow is coming up, Stephanie Beaumont is coming up. You know, and I was calling them the Christmas Daddies / world's most famous house band, and you people in Cape Breton know that's exactly what they are. So it's all up to you. Decorate the tree, do whatever you need to do, but just make sure that you and the family are taking part in something to do with Christmas Daddies, because we're excited to be here. We're here, and the band is here working for you, and boy, I'll tell you, no amount too big or too small is going to be rejected here, because every little penny helps. And the important thing to remember here too is that every cent donated from Cape Breton stays in Cape Breton to help the families from Cape Breton. That is the really singularly most important thing. You're making a donation and you know you're helping a neighbor or somebody in another town, but at least somebody in Cape Breton. So that is the kind of thing that we're working on today, and we are going to be here, like it or not, with this coat till 6 o'clock tonight. So we're really looking forward to a great day, and as I said, great entertainment coming up. Now, in just a minute, we're going to be hearing from the Men of the Deeps. These guys are getting ready to go on their Christmas tour. We had them last year. We're just excited that they're back again for this year. So the music continues here at the Christmas Daddies Telethon, and during the time that I've spoken, which for reasons only known to me, has been exceptionally long. I'm hoping someone got so sick of me talking, they went to the phone, made themselves a pledge, and then, well, here's the problem with that, because you go to the phone, you make the pledge, you come back, I'm still talking. But it's okay. Just make the pledge, just honor the pledge. So what we're going to do now, in about, I'm going to say 30 seconds, roughly 30 seconds, things are really going to start percolating, because the Men of the Deeps are going to be singing. So, stand by. You know, to be quite honest with you, I thought this was going to be like a 30-second throw to Lisa, but apparently it's turned into 3 minutes. But this is what we do best on live television. We make the magic happen. And is the magic happening? The magic is happening. The Christmas Daddies, magic is happening. All right, Stuart, if there's a gosh darn Lord in heaven, 10 seconds. There we go. Lisa is standing by right here. Make your pledge, honor your pledge, enjoy the Christmas Daddies. We're having a great time. Now, here's Lisa LaFlamme.
Who fills time better than Jeff Hutchison? It is such an absolute honor to be here at Christmas Daddies, first of all, but also introducing Men of the Deeps. This is a very, very poignant Christmas for this world-class choir. Just in October, the unbelievably talented conductor, Jack O'Donnell, lost his battle with cancer. Just 25 days later, his fabulous wife, Judy, also died. So that love story continues now above, but I think in just so close to that loss, Men of the Deeps this year, they really have a very special contribution for themselves, but also for this country, and especially for Christmas Daddies. So it is my great pleasure to introduce to you Men of the Deeps.
1, 2, 3.
My mind wanders back to my childhood years ago. It's Christmas time in a mining town, the likes you'll never know. There's candles in the window, the house is all aglow. I still see Papa walking home. See Papa walking home. He's coming from the mine. He's laughing with his buddies, and oh, it's Christmas time. With his lunch box a-swinging and his pit towel hanging low. I still see Papa walking home through the cold dust on the snow. Cold dust on the snow. Dust on the snow. Dust on the snow. 'Cause I can still see Papa walking home through the cold dust on the snow. The cold dust on the snow. I still see Papa walking home. He's walking down the street. He's waving to the neighbors and everyone he meets. Christmas spirit is in his heart. His face is all aglow. I still see Papa walking home through the cold dust on the snow. Cold dust on the snow. still see Papa walking home through the cold dust on the
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas time with all dust on the snow.
Wow.
Oh, there you
That
go.
is so beautiful. We need.
Awesome.
There is not a dry eye in the house here in the Sydney CTV station. So incredibly powerful to hear Men of the Deep.
Wow.
I actually haven't heard them live since we did the show Canada AM. We did it from the 10-year anniversary of the Westray mine disaster. If
Right.
you remember
Right.
that.
Yes. No, I do.
I think we were on
yes,
that show
yes,
together.
Yes, we were.
Those were the
All
days.
times. There we go.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. You know, all of this is really about the money that is raised, and this money is raised to are we live here?
I think we have to throw back to Steve Murphy. Steve.
Oh, Steve.
Steve, I can't see what coat you're
Sorry,
wearing.
Steve, I can't hear you, Steve.
I can't see what coat you're wearing, but is it? Yeah. Okay.
Yes, I know. I keep saying. I think he should be auctioning this off, actually, Steve, for good cause. Yes, I'll give you $100 for that thing. 100. Oh, okay. Come on, we can go higher than that. That's right.
Thanks, man. All right.
Thanks, Steve. So now I'm not sure if we are still. We're still. We're still live here in Sydney, folks.
Okay. You know,
first of all, let's just explain to everybody what just happened here.
Well, here's what happens. When I just explained this to someone. So when you're doing a live television like this is,
in three different
yeah, I mean, clearly if
locations.
this was taped, we'd be in big trouble. But when you're doing live TV, if you plan something and it goes perfectly, then everybody goes, that's wonderful. But if you plan something and then something like that happens, that's even better.
But I'm going to actually explain it. I'm going to rip the curtain off live television right now, folks. We were just speaking with Steve Murphy in Halifax.
I think they heard, though.
No, they did. But now, to everyone in Cape Breton, they don't see Steve anymore. They only see us. You get it? Does that make sense? So that is the cue. Now I've totally lost Halifax in my ear. So this is even better. Because we are speaking to the people of Cape Breton, raising money to make these Christmas more memorable, not just at Christmas, but really throughout the year.
Totally what she said.
Yeah.
800 for the coat.
We're up to
800 for this coat.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So what we're going to do here is roll tape. Yes, okay. And just to give you an impact of Christmas Daddies and how it helped one particular lady as a child and then helped her again when she was raising her own family. Have a look.
I grew up in a family of 12 children. And when I was a baby, my father was injured on the job and was unable to work from that point forward. So needless to say, financially, it was a real struggle for our family. And Christmas Daddies was there for us every year. And they helped my parents make Christmas for all of us children in many different ways. With gifts, with Christmas dinner. All of those things were provided, through Christmas Daddies. I have very fond memories of Christmas Daddies. For me, growing up, Christmas Daddies was the beginning of the Christmas season, and it was always on in our house. And my mom would be cooking and cleaning and getting ready for the Christmas season. And Christmas Daddies was always in the background and listening to the music. And I can remember being so excited watching the performers and seeing all the names tick across the bottom of the screen, because my parents always made it very clear to us that those people were the people who helped us. And it was never something that we were made to be ashamed of, or we were actually proud to know that these people were there for us. Later in life, I became a single mom with 4 children, and needless to say, as a single parent with 4 children, and even if it's 2 parents with 1 income, it's a struggle to make ends meet from day to day. But when the holidays roll around, that's an added stress, because you want to give your children what every parent wants to give their children at Christmas time. And I recall the first Christmas that Christmas Daddies helped me out. At that time, I went to the mail and I opened up an envelope from Christmas Daddies. And I started to cry, because not only was it the flood of memories that I had as a child and what it did for our family, but the relief that it brought me then as a parent to know that I was going to be able to give my children the Christmas that they deserved. So it wasn't just, you know, the wonderful memories that it brought back from my childhood, but you know, the weight had been lifted off my shoulders as a parent at that point in time, because I knew that I could give my kids the Christmas that they deserved, and that, you know, every parent wants to give their kids. And I started thinking back over the years that Christmas Daddies helped our family as I was a child, and all of the things that I woke up to on Christmas morning because of Christmas Daddies. And there was always, you know, every year we got a crazy carpet, which we loved, and there was Play-Doh and coloring books and crayons. And I remember there's one particular year that the Wendy Walker doll came out, and that was the latest, greatest thing that every girl in the world wanted. But I would never ask for something like that, because even at the age of 6, I understood that that probably wasn't, you know, a possibility. And I woke up Christmas morning, and when I came down the stairs, there was little Miss Wendy Walker doll sitting under the tree for me. And that's a memory that I will cherish for the rest of my life. And now as an adult, I know that it was because of Christmas Daddies that that was possible. And yeah, it's just Christmas Daddies. When I hear the word Christmas Daddies, I always get a warm feeling inside, because of the memories that I have of the Christmases that were made for us because of Christmas Daddies, and the fact that my parents made it very well known to us that Christmas Daddies was a wonderful group of people who helped people in need. Fortunately for me, things have taken a wonderful turn in my life, and my kids are growing up and are adults and young adults now. And my husband and I are in a position where we are able to pay it forward and give back to Christmas Daddies through helping with production and sponsorship with our company. And that's very near and dear to my heart and to my husband's heart, because he knows my history with Christmas Daddies. And to us, it's always wonderful to be able to pay it forward, no matter how you are paying it forward, as long as you are giving of yourself and paying back to those who gave to you. There is nothing too little to give, as long as you're giving of yourself. And I just, I'm just thrilled that I'm at a point in my life where I can somehow try to make a difference in the lives of other children and other families who may be going through difficult times, because you just never know when it might be you that needs that help. I was there a couple of times in my life, and who knows what the future brings. I could be there again. My children could be there. Other members of my family, other friends could be there. And I'm very proud to be a part of the team that provides things that these families need, especially at this time of year.
Judy Ellingbo's story, so compelling, and she tells it so well, and we're glad to have her back telling it this year. And she's kind of living proof of why we give. We're also giving for the kids of right now, of today. And right now here in Member 2, we're going to hear from some of them. This is the choir from Malcolm Monroe Middle School, which happens to be my alma mater. I went there, a few years ago. They're going to perform Feliz Navidad for us. And kiddos, take it away.
Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad.
Okay, well, it is the season for that guilty pleasure, and everybody knows what I'm talking about, Hallmark Christmas movies. So there's a new Hallmark movie that's being released this month. It's called Hope for Christmas. Spoiler alert, this next song with lyrics and melody by Bev Niven and Sid and Tracy Sosa is featured in that movie. So with a sneak peek of that tune for you now called Can't Wait for Christmas is our very own Margaret McPherson. Take it away.
Walking along, singing a song, Christmas time is here. Out in the snow, saying hello, spreading love and cheer. Oh, it's so
I cannot wait to see that Hallmark movie.
I know, I'm a wreck though when they're on. I cry like at the. Billy, you're a crier.
I am a crier.
He's also a star. Hey,
There's an over and under today on what hour Billy's gonna cry. I guessed before noon, but it's almost
yeah, here we
noon
go,
now.
Billy. It's 11:51, so we've got 9 minutes left. You know,
It's not
get
going to happen
those
this hour. You're
tears
going to have to
coming.
tune in next hour to see if I start crying about something.
Pinch him really hard, Heather, so I win.
You know, I think what we could, how we could get Billy crying here is bringing up some nostalgia. And we were talking yesterday, and that was, you know, I'm new to the East Coast, so I'm new to Christmas Daddies. This is my second year being involved. I love every minute of it. It means so much to people in these communities. But you grew up watching Christmas Daddies.
Yeah, I can't tell you how excited. I'm not going to cry now, but what I'm going to tell you is I'm so excited to be here. I can't believe that I'm in Bill Jessam's chair, and now that I'm in it, I don't understand how he always made it look so cool to sit in, because I feel my feet don't even touch the ground. I feel like a nerd sitting in the. I don't feel worthy to be sitting in this chair.
You look great.
You look great.
What I'm getting at.
It's the tie, I think, that really sets it off.
But no, to answer your question, I remember being a kid, and I always remember the day when it was Christmas Daddies, because I wasn't very good at homework ever. But when it was Christmas Daddies Day, I would take my homework and I would set it out, and I knew that I had all day to finish whatever project this was. Now, interestingly enough, this week when I was doing some research, watching a ton of Christmas Daddies stuff on YouTube, I realized I was doing homework that was Christmas Daddies. So I feel like I've come full circle, and I'm retiring after this show.
That is an open moment. How are you not crying right now? Get those
really
two
should.
like that.
I have $10 on it.
I'm a little self-conscious because I was talking to Bruce Guthrow and Matt Minglewood last night, and Matt Minglewood called me a sook.
No.
So now it's going to take a minute. It's going to take a minute for me to get one. Matt Minglewood calls you a sook, then you pull your pants up and tighten them.
Talk about Matt Minglewood. We've got Matt. We've got Bruce Guthrow still to come to perform. Aaron Lewis is going to perform again. I get to do a duet with him, so I'm kind of excited about that.
Oh,
fantastic.
Hey, and all kinds of, I mean, the house band, Billy, talk to that, because you've worked all over the world. You've entertained folks on the screen, but to be a part of this live band, hey, in the house?
Super excited. And at the next segment, I'm going to tell you my first acting job ever, my first paid acting job ever was with two of the band members.
Looking forward to it. For now, we're going to do something I'm a little familiar with. I'm not familiar with doing the homework, listening to Christmas Daddies, but I'm familiar with throwing over to CTV's Kyle Moore.
That's right. And how excited are you that Cape Breton Christmas Daddies is back? But we need to leave our mark, right? So we need you to help us. And the number is on the screen, 1-844-400-1964, the number to call. And you can get bang for your buck. As I said earlier, we have lots of items here up for bid, including a winter maintenance package from Master Muffler and Auto Service in Sydney. Now, I spent the last 2 days out covering the storm, and it was cold and it was rainy. How would you like to be somewhere warm? I'd love to be somewhere warm, and you could be too. We have two airfares anywhere Air Canada flies. You can bid on that. That's a pretty big value. We also have a helicopter ride around Cape Breton. You can check out some of the great scenery courtesy of Celtic Air Services. That is valued at $700. So you can call in and you can bid on that prize. We also have a beautiful wreath. This would look great on your front door, right? You can call in and donate that. We need to get the bids rolling here, so give us a call. 1-844-400-1964 is the number to call, so give us a call and help us out. We're going to head now to member 2. Here's Ryan. Check out some of the great scenery courtesy of Celtic
Thank you,
Air
Kyle,
Services.
and you just said it, my friend. We have the full 7-hour Cape Breton Christmas Daddies show back this year. We have to leave our mark. I'm here at Member 2 First Nation, and I'm going to take the opportunity to throw the challenge out to people on all 5 Cape Breton First Nations communities, or all Nova Scotia communities, Mi'kmaq communities, that is, that are watching, to donate, call in, leave your mark as we do the same here. I'm going to introduce the folks now from Bredor First Nation who have a check presentation. Why is it that you guys decided to make this donation to Christmas Daddies this year?
Well, at our last meeting, we were questioning our funds, and then we found that we had enough to donate to the children this year for Christmas.
We're going to go to one of your children to see the amount on the check. $500. Thanks so much, guys. That is awesome. Now keep the money coming. Keep the check presentations coming. Exit stage left. And we're going to hear from some folks that I, as the father of a 4-year-old girl, know well. The folks from the Play Palace on Myra Road in Sydney. You guys have a sparkling facility. My daughter has almost torn it apart. Tell us why you guys decided to donate to kids like the very ones that you guys see at your facility.
Well, that's the thing, Ryan. It's all about the children for us, and we do understand that not all of them are as privileged as the ones that come to our place. And so we sold T-shirts for the whole month of November, and we would like to donate to the children that are less fortunate.
You said it perfectly, my friend. Let's see that amount, $333.85. Hold that up proudly, attaboy. Thanks so much, guys. Now we are going to hear once again from the choir from Malcolm Monroe Middle School. They are going to perform a Bryan Adams number for us. Bryan Adams, a bit of a guilty pleasure of mine. So, guys, I'm going to sit back and enjoy. You guys take it away once again.
Peace on earth for everyone, and we can live forever in a world where we are free. Let it shine for you and me. There's something about Christmas time, something about Christmas time that makes you wish it was Christmas every day. See the joy in the children's eyes, the way that the old folks smile, says that Christmas will never go away. You're all as one tonight. Makes no difference if you're black or white, 'cause we can sing together in harmony. I know it's not too late. The world would be a better place. We can keep the spirit more than one day in the year. Send a message loud and clear. There's something about Christmas time, something about Christmas time makes you wish it was Christmas every day. See the joy in the children's eyes, the way that the old folks smile, says that Christmas will never go